Hello.
Hello, guys.
Hi, guys.
Wow, Charlie, you changed your hairstyle.
Yeah, I cut my hair
Nice.
by myself.
By yourself.
Yeah, by myself.
I was so shocked because actually he had long hair, and then the next day when we were practicing, he was like, "I have a surprise for you." He has his hat, and then he put it off, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" And then I said, "Yeah, okay, it's not bad for summer, you know."
Good.
Yeah, it's fine.
How are you guys? Yeah, we are okay. We are good. I mean, the situation here in France, I mean, at least where we live, it's not so good. But we are okay, and yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
As you know, they are living close to Germany. So basically, it's the region where we are living, Baden-Württemberg, yes, this region, and you live in Colmar, yes, it's close.
Exactly.
Oh, that is a nice one.
Yes.
Yes.
And this is one of the regions which is the most, let's say, hit by this situation. And as you are close to us, it's probably the same. By us, it's still okay. The German people or the German government manages to keep it quite under control because there are not a lot of dead people, but still a lot of infections. So I think we have to take care about the stuff. We try to be as careful as possible with the situation.
No, sure.
Yeah, we have to be careful and to stay at home. So yeah.
Okay, guys, I received many questions about you. Everybody wanted to know. First was question like how long they dance and how they managed to dance so many years together, how they don't fight and all this kind of thing. So let's start from the first question, like how long you are dancing together?
We are dancing together 16 years.
No. 16 years. My
yeah,
God.
I know.
Picture which I post, like stories, you were like two kids, like really small together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's true. Such a long time. When I came in France, I was 11 years old, and Charles, he was 14. So, I mean, I was almost still a baby. And then, yeah, when we started, we were very, very young. And yeah, many memories, yeah, many adventures since this period of time.
And how it's like, I mean, 16 years together. Did you have some, like, I don't know, moments and you say, finish, I hate you, I cannot anymore to see you? I don't know, like, I mean, it's so many years.
Every month we have this. No,
guys, you see, this is the truth. Nothing is beautiful and white and flowers and the cakes.
Without some small conflicts. Of course, in the end of the day, it has to be beautiful, but you need to pass through many things to reach the top.
But when you fight, normally who goes first to say sorry?
It's a good question. I have to say maybe it's me. Usually it's me. Because I always like when we fight.
No, because usually it starts with her. It starts from her. She starts to fight usually. So that's why. No, I don't know actually.
Yeah, and then like because I know that he needs time to calm down, so I let little bit the time. And then I send him messages and I say to him, yeah, maybe we can talk, maybe blah, blah, blah. And then...
Yeah, but actually what is funny is that usually people, they think that we never fight. When they see us...
you fighting.
Yeah. But actually we do a lot.
Yeah.
So but it's nice that people don't see this part of it.
Probably, I don't know, guys, but probably for Charles and Elena, fighting is like me and Khrystyna talking.
Yeah. True.
No, actually, it's true that I remember when we started to dance together, and for me, it was the first time that I used to meet Russian culture and Russian people, you know. And it was very strange because when they were talking, for me, it's like they were fighting or screaming or they were upset. But actually, for them, it was really normal. And this, for me, was really strange. You know, I used to talk very calm, and they talk like so strongly, and yeah, so Russian, French, different mentality.
That's true.
Somebody's writing, I confirm. It is hard to believe Elena and Charles William are fighting.
Yeah, because usually, you know, we're fighting, but we're still smiling. So from outside, they're not fighting, but...
Yeah. Or when you're dancing, you know, you're smiling at the same time, and you fight at the same time.
Move, bitch! Move!
Exactly.
Okay, and how do you feel about each other? Because 16 years together, I mean, you are like brother, sister, or friend, or how is the feeling between you?
Well, I have to say for me, we're both. We're friends and brother and sister because like there's some, let's say point that, for example, I can talk with him as a friend, but then there's some private thing, like I still consider him as my big brother. So I would like, maybe about the relationship or, you know, this kind of thing, I will not talk with him about this, but other stuff.
Yeah.
I know that I can always count on him. If I have some problems, I will text him and he will help me anyway.
Yeah.
But
and I think, yeah, we basically grew up together, you know, and also when we were younger, we went to holidays together even. So we were always together.
And then a few years later, we stopped to go to holidays together because we said, yeah, it's
because
too much.
Proofs by Elena grow up, so you couldn't watch this.
No, yeah, so really like brother and sister. For me, like brother and sister.
For me, both. Both.
Of course.
Nice.
No,
And can you a little bit describe the character of each other? Because we have many followers which probably don't know you so close. Probably we with Marius know you a little bit more closer, but the other people not really. So they would like to know how you are actually in the normal life, like not on the dance floor. If Charles can speak about Elena and Elena about Charles.
You want to start?
I think Elena is very strong-minded and very direct. I mean, very direct. She knows exactly what she wants, and she's sometimes maybe a bit close-minded because she's really like going for it, and sometimes she doesn't see exactly what's happening on the side. But this is really also a strong part of it because she's doing it. I mean, also, for example, now it's the quarantine, yes, and she goes to run every day. You know, I'm more relaxed, and she's actually going to run every day. She's making the plan also of the practice, everything. So she's really like the organizing.
And I would say about Charles that he's a little bit opposite. He's very open-minded, so it's very positive when you practice with him. He always wants to try new things. And he push you also, yeah, to try. And then he's very artistic, which is also positive about the creativity and the art, I think.
So, this we could see on the floor.
Yeah, so this point I like about him.
And what I like also very much about Elena, she has really this communicative laugh. When she's laughing, I don't know, this makes me want to laugh. You know, these kind of people, when they start to laugh, you don't know why, you just want to laugh. Yeah. She really has this kind of thing. When she starts to laugh, people want to laugh.
I guess I have a funny face, you know, I don't know.
No, I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
Well, we said only positive things about each other. Of course,
exactly. Elena wants to say something negative. Come on.
No, but I think, of course, if we're not perfect, both of us, of course, and I think if we talk about you or me, we can both can be a pain in the ass sometimes, yeah, annoying to each other or some stuff like this, but we still manage, or maybe more me than you, but
no, I think we are both sometimes pain in the ass. Yes.
So you found it.
Yeah.
But it's normal, like in every relation. It's normal. Doesn't matter which kind of relation. At the end, we are all people which are so often together, no? I mean, a dancing couple is often together. And then, of course, you can have like you, a relationship of dancing and brother and sister or friends. And there is, for example, like us, where we have also a private relation. And you stay every time together. Many people are asking us how you deal with this time. I mean, for us, it's the same. We were staying the same before. So, you know, you don't go to work to different jobs in the evening, no? But it's not a big difference in a way. But of course, through the time, you pass through a lot of adventures together, which make you sometimes be great and sometimes a pain in the ass. You know?
It's true.
What is funny is, I don't know, maybe with you too, with us, when we start to fight, then we are against, I mean, she will say something, whatever it is, I will say no. And I think it's the same for her.
Yeah, it's the same. Like, I know it's that it will make him angry, you know.
And then you do it on purpose, you know, like, yeah, you know, like, little devil.
Yeah,
It's
true.
So guys, and how you deal with the situation on the competition when it's stressful situation? We already spoke in the previous live stream, and we say to the audience that Charles, when he need to, like, when it's 10 minutes or 20 minutes before starting the competition, he's already on the floor. So is it this reaction to the stress or not?
Yeah, actually, it's true that it's very strange because compared to Marius, which is always, he's still in the changing room, even not dressed, and I'm already next to the dance floor, you know?
Yes.
But I didn't find yet the right way to deal with the stress. I don't know yet. Still searching for that.
Probably you do it without having this, because you don't want to have the stress. By me, it's the other way around. I'm doing that because if I stay in the dancing close too fast, I feel stressed. So probably you do it differently. You go there because you don't want to have the stress of thinking that you are too late. By me, works completely the opposite. When I'm late, I'm fantastic.
But I must say that lately, I'm more calm. I'm less stressed.
It's true.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the age.
Maybe.
I don't know, but
one time, everybody was gone, and he was still in the dressing room, and I was still naked
and very calm.
And I understood.
Yeah.
Probably he mistake the timetable. I don't know, but I understood. If everybody is gone and Charlie is still there, then there is a big problem. And I don't want to imagine what Charlie thought when he saw that everybody is gone and he remained with me. The late one. I think he was completely in shock. And then in 2 seconds, I just turned around. I look, he's not there anymore. He went.
Yeah.
Here are some people are asking, will you do freestyle again? Because I love your routine.
I mean, they care about the shows.
Yes.
I mean, we would love to do some new show dance, to perform, but it takes such a long time, you know, if you want to do it like perfectly, let's say, So.
Yeah, I mean, when we do shows, we really want it to be great and perfect. And that's why we need to work on it really hard.
But now we have time.
Now, yes. Now we have the time. We have really a little place to practice here, but actually we have some time. But we are actually, this is actually good because you can now think about some stuff, you know, shows and everything. You have time, so this is actually good.
We already thought about some.
Good.
We interrupted Elena. She didn't speak about her stress things in the competition.
I mean, I don't think it's something crazy, but I need for myself to stay more in my bubble, you know, to stay solo and all this kind of things. Like if I'm not with other people, I feel more relaxed, more calm. Or also what works for me, if for example my boyfriend, he's at the competition, I'm, you know, like I'm screaming at him, and then my stress goes up, like not bad screaming, but you know, if I stress a little bit with him, that I'm more relaxed.
So he comes
so that's why you are taking him with you.
Often, exactly.
Okay, give me.
That's actually good for me because like this she can scream on me and not on me. So that's actually a good
go to him.
Yeah.
So guys, and as we know, actually Charles, the father of Charles, has bakery. Am I right? So can you tell us which is your favorite food? Is it connected with the bakery, like with the bread, or you have some other wishes?
Not at all. No, for sure. My favorite, and I know it's also Elena's favorite, it's sushi.
Oh,
yes. We love sushi.
Really?
Look, they have bakery and they go to eat rice.
Oh.
Yes.
No, but it's true because I think when we travel for competition or for other stuff, when we have a chance to go to eat sushi, we always do. Like it's our favorite.
So one day we need to go in Freiburg. There is all you can eat sushi, and they are very good. So maybe we can go one time. Cool. And can you tell us in French language croissant? Because I love how it hurts.
Croissant.
I love that sound, croissant.
No, but actually now, because my dad, they still work. They can work actually, yes. during this time. And actually now in the morning I work with them. So it's quite nice. I work with my dad in the morning. So I'm actually in the background and
you see.
Okay, my dad don't want me to do the croissant or all this stuff.
But still, I'm still waiting my croissant. Next
I know.
When we meet.
For sure. Next time, for sure.
Thank you. So, guys, and what about your memories about competition? Like, which is the most memorable moments in the competition? Like, what you remember the most? One thing from the competition.
You want to start?
For me, it was German Open 2014.
You are paso doble there in the final, right?
Yeah. Actually, this was really nice. And also, actually, all the week was very nice because I remember we danced the show on Wednesday. And also the audience reacted very well, and we were really happy about that.
That show when it's not for the children, when you're on the bed?
No.
Well,
no, this was another year. That time we danced a show that is named The Artist. White and this. And it was really nice because you could see that we touched the people. And also then 2 days later, during the Grand Slam, it happened again during our Paso Doble, so it was really nice. For me, it was probably the best year.
Yes, I agree with you.
And for myself, it was the World Championship show dance in China in 2014. We performed a show that calls Pink Ribbon. And it was very personal to me because it was about cancer and about like private stuff. And I was very, let's say, stressed to perform in front of the audience and how they will react because it was important. It was something very intimate, let's say, and then when we danced it, I remember the reaction of the audience and it was like amazing. It was like, I think I was almost crying when we were out of the floor because it was very touching moment. And it was not because of the titles that we had this year, but it was about like what I felt at this moment. And for me it was
nice.
This is why we want to tell you also that you are very strong with the situation, what you have, and we spoke to you about it, and actually it's something big to see something like that. Yes, and you are dealing great.
Thank you.
Guys, the question to you, like all the time we're speaking about the dancing, yes, and what you would do and how you would earn money if you would not dance anymore.
This is a good question,
Charlie will do the bakery.
Oh my God, you want to start?
I was thinking I would maybe become an author or writer, because I always like to express myself by writing. I always find that I do it better when I write than when I talk about it. So something connected with this. So I don't know if I will become rich or popular, but it's something.
But do you have already something that you wrote down?
No, it's not like about still in the process, not book, but it's maybe about sentences or maybe like philosophy of life or the things, but I like. So I don't know, maybe this.
Yeah. And I think I would be an architect. Yeah, I like that very much. I love, for example, I like to go in capitals, or I love Paris very much because of the architecture there. So I'm really in this kind of stuff. I really love it. So I would probably do that.
Wow, nice.
Very nice.
Beautiful. So guys, tell us please, okay, we spoke about the best memories, in the competition. But what do you think, which was your best success, like couple, what you achieved together?
In terms of results, right?
Yes.
You have actually several world champion titles, yes? I mean, there are several.
I remember that I meet you first time, it was the world champion youth. And I remember Elena was like so small, like because she was smaller than us, like how many years? Probably 3 years. You're smaller than Charles, no?
Yes.
And I'm same age like Charles. So I remember she was like so small, and that skirt, I remember she had the dress from here.
Yeah, that's true. Like
and
this.
it was like round, and when she turned, you can see her thin legs. And I never forget this. Like I saw you there first time, I think, and and you won that competition. So maybe it's that competition. I don't
never know. We want to let you.
You tell us.
No, it's difficult also.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, in terms of result, I don't know. I'm not.
I forgot you're an artist. You can speak not about it. You say something else.
I'm not so much about result, but also what we achieve, I think, in terms of what we created together.
Okay.
This is what, not only a special moment, but all this journey that we had for the moment, what we created as also me as a French guy, you know, together. Also everything, this is more what I'm thinking now, and not really one particular time, but what we succeed, what we actually created together, and the image that we also have.
And which is your qualities as a couple? What do you think? Because many people also ask me, can you ask Charles, please, how he turns? Is it the talent or he practice that?
Yeah, I know. Everybody always asks me about my turns. I usually, when I was a kid, I loved turns. I was turning
everywhere.
Everywhere. In my apartment, I was turning all the time, just turning. And then it became a habit. And then my teacher started to put this in my routines, you know, and by doing the routines all the time and again and again and again, it started to become easy for me, in a way, I think. But I really never really practiced it. It just came naturally, I think, by doing it.
But you probably, if you say that you turn everywhere, then you probably practiced it, you know? Because
this
is the thing, if you love something, you don't.
But I mean, I never, of course, but I never learned really how to place my foot or how to place my body in the right way. It just came naturally.
You learn it by practice.
For example,
yes.
You see, you're telling this. I also liked to turn, but probably more what I liked, I always closed and opened the light with the leg.
Yeah.
Now I have the high rondas, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so I always open and close the same. So I practiced it by not being conscious about it, you know.
Mm. Yeah, it's true. So yeah, I don't. And what about success? What you will say?
Difficult question, actually. Yeah.
Because or you can say, I mean, what you think the people remember about you when we say your name, you know?
No, of course, no. Yeah, I think for sure, I think it's all show dances. All show dances in general, not one, but all show dances. I think because we always tried to think out of the box, especially in our show dances, and I think that's the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that.
I agree.
Yeah.
But
and
which
actually,
one show you think was one of the best, or you loved the most? Elena, she said which one, but what is about you?
For me, I think it was the first one, the one where we were actually statues.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It was It was also the first one, so maybe that's why. Yeah, one of the first one, and yeah. Now
it was also mine and Nina's first show.
I remember it too.
It was so bad. Guys, please don't go YouTube. Don't watch this. You can watch Charles and Elena, but Khrystyna, don't put in YouTube. It's bad.
The show.
The show, yes.
Yeah,
the showcase was like 1 week before done, and Nina was very shy, so it was like. Especially when I saw you dancing this show, I was like, "Ooh, what we are doing here?"
No, and we like shows very much because maybe I don't know. There is this kind of stuff that you can feel more free in the show.
Yeah, there's more freedom, I would say.
Yeah, maybe.
Or we feel this way.
We feel this way. Maybe it's not the right way to think, but we feel this way that maybe the show dance we are more able to express ourselves, and yeah.
You're doing great, that's for sure. Guys, can you tell us please also some dreams and goals you have still in front of you?
So, first of all, not to take 5 kilos during this quarantine.
That's why Elena has planned and running every day.
No, I mean, with no joke, but I think my dream would be to be the best dancer as possible, the best version that we can achieve, and then to be able to teach younger generation or other people, and yeah, something like this. To be able to share your knowledge and all the information that I have, and yeah.
Nice.
For me, it will be to touch the people, yeah, and actually try to be remembered for that. And then also to share my passion with young kids. This is really my goals too.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
Very beautiful.
And guys, what do you hate to do the most?
Oh, I hate to call people on the phone. Like, I really hate this. I prefer always to, to text people, to send messages, but I don't like to call people. Somehow it's strange because now we're talking with you, it's very calm and relaxed. But when I know, especially I have to make important calls, I'm always like, I'm stressing. And then when I have to do it, I'm like, okay, I will do it. And yeah, well, but I don't like it yet.
Yeah. I hate to organize. I really hate to organize.
We saw that. You didn't even answer on the message.
No, but actually I had a problem with my phone. This is true.
You hate to call on the phone and he hates to answer.
No, but anyway, for sure, it's true that it's better always to contact Elena for anything.
Now I know that. So
yeah.
Guys, to book this interview, I wrote first to Charles. Then I didn't receive no answer for 4 days. And I realized that it's not because he didn't even read it, because when on WhatsApp you see when the person reads it, but I see he didn't even read. I say, okay, maybe he has new phone, a new number. Let me write to Elena. I wrote to her, she answered to me directly. So thanks to Elena, we have this interview with you.
Yes, thank you, by the way.
I mean, guys, as long one is doing it, is no problem. I mean, this is a little bit like a thing, nowadays it's everything going so fast. I remember, for example, when we were young, I don't know, it was very heavy to call to another country and all this stuff because it was so costing a lot. And I remember, for example, some stories from our teachers. They were sending post to England and they received the answers after 6 months per post that they can have in 12 months lessons and all this stuff. So yeah, but as long as one is doing it, it's no problem because...
Yes, normally by us, Marius organized very good. So, but again, with this interview, I asked Marius, can you please write to Edgar and to ask him about the interview? He said, all right. Then 3 days, no answer. I said to Marius, so did he answer or not? No.
I wrote and I forget to push the send.
So I wrote to Alina and Alina answered to me directly.
I wrote and I forget to push the send. And then I didn't check, like you see notification that the message is coming, no? So I just saw there is no notification, no answer. But then when I look inside, I didn't write.
Well, this happened. But this doesn't happen to me because I even don't write messages. So don't start it.
But I have to say, I think Charles, he's the worst person with this. Like, if you try to call him, he never answering to you. If you text him, maybe 2 days later, he will answer to you, maybe.
Oh yeah, what is funny is actually when Elena she's writing me on the phone, so she's writing me a big message, and I'm just writing, okay. That's it.
Because Elena doesn't like to call. She doesn't want to call. So
that's true.
Funny. Yeah. I wanted to ask something and I forgot. Okay, maybe if it will come, I will ask you. But I have one more question to you guys. What do you like about the dancing?
For myself, I like the feeling that when you walk on the floor, you can express yourself and to be able to be like anything that you want. You don't have to be this or this if you decided to show and to choose. Yeah, I think this is a nice thing that you go on the floor and you can be like this or this, and then people maybe will like it, maybe not, but I mean, maybe for myself, it's still nice feeling that I can be anything or anyone. Yeah.
Nice.
For me, first is the music. I really love pure Latin music. I feel it gives you something. You just feel the energy inside of your body, and what it gives you, it's just amazing. When it's good music, of course.
Very nice. This is very nice. So people, you see, he shared the same thing. Yeah. Probably, like, you know, Charlie, I'm a little bit more, I can be a bit more pushy, but I'm very happy that you said this. Yes. We love the music, especially when it's good music.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. And I think it's a shame that sometimes in the competition, especially lately, not lately, but last years, really, I mean, we're losing a bit this authentic Latin music, and this is really a shame. I think it's really bad for the dancing.
I think next time we make like a deal between the finalists and we bring this, you know, like before in 90s we were wearing this.
Sure. Yeah.
So we enter on the final, put our cassette or CD or phone, and we play our music.
So, like for example, somebody is writing about the GOC orchestra, yes, the Stuttgart. So I mean, we don't speak about every single event, yes.
Yeah,
and,
of course.
One thing, like there are some events where it's still great music, yes, not many, and we hope that WDSF will gonna do something about it in the future. I heard some rumors that they want to change it in a better way,
and they have time now.
Yeah, true.
Yes, we have to see then financially how everything is going, because with all the patients we have to see. But if it will gonna change in a good way, then we would love it. Yes. Yeah. I think you will love it also, and we hope.
Actually, like at the competition in first time, we also had nice orchestra, and this would be very nice. Like maybe for some major competitions, if we can have possibility to have good music, would be really nice.
Sure.
Yes,
for me. For me, it's the music for sure, and then the second one would be actually, you know, to feel the weight of a body. I really love to feel the body weight.
Yes. So no problem. If you will get 5 kilo more, he likes it. So no problem.
And then he would say too much body weight, a little bit less, please.
No, but actually it's very nice, I think, in our dancing that we can actually play with the body weight and use the body weight of each other. And I think this is also an amazing feeling.
Now I remember what I wanted to tell. So now after this live stream, the girls who watch you guys, okay, to Elena, they will not write nobody because they understood that she has a boyfriend. But to Charlie, probably some girls would like to write, but they will not because he will not answer the messages. So what are we gonna do now?
Depending who.
Depending who. If he will answer, doesn't matter how, it's already a good sign.
If he write okay, it's already good.
If he write okay, you have to imagine. To me, he said,
or if he already opens the message, it's not bad, huh?
So exactly. So actually, this Instagram, I think he opened just 5 minutes before the live stream. He reposted that what I post, you know. So he never goes to Instagram.
Yeah, but at least I did it.
One picture.
At least I did it. Never. Better late than
later
never.
Than never. Yes. I agree.
Charles, I understand you. I am the same. I only repost. I'm on Instagram. I repost. And from time to time, I put a picture. But... Khrystyna does it for me fully.
Guys, that was really nice to speak to you. And the last question to you, actually not the question, just that you can say some wishes to the audience, to the dancers, some motivation words probably.
I would say just first stay healthy, take care of yourself and of your family and friend. I mean family for sure if you're staying with your family. And also I think try to stay active, and maybe it's the time also to maybe see all the things. I mean, you can try. There's so many stuff on the internet. There are so many lessons and classes you can take now on the internet during this period. And I think it's very nice maybe to open your mind and see what's, especially I think Latin dancers, sometimes we are really closed-minded. And I think it's nice to maybe take this time to look around.
Yeah, I would say a little bit the same, to be inspired, yeah. To take time to discover new things. It can be anything. It can be music, some art, some new things that you never did before. And now you have time to do it. So yeah, don't be afraid and enjoy.
Yeah. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, guys. It's very nice what you're doing.
Many people will gonna get inspired from this interview as well. So have a nice day. Also stay safe and healthy. See you soon.
Thank you. Bye bye.
As soon as possible.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, we hope. Yes.
Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Bye.